Righto boys, back with another one. Back outside again, as you can see. Lighting's not great at the moment because it ended up being a bit later than I wanted it to be, but hopefully we could fix that later, or hopefully it's good enough as is. But today we're going to go for a bit of a shorter one because they've been getting a bit longer recently. That's not what we're going for in this channel, and also because it's getting dark. But today I wanted to talk briefly about accountability. I think accountability pretty much is a cheat code for self-improvement. It's just like a little extra thing. It's like one of these life hacks that people do. I don't like that term, but it is essentially that, but for a self-improvement sort of thing. So what is accountability? Accountability is like having something or someone to like look over you, make sure you're sticking to what you're saying, making sure you're true to your word, making sure you're following through on what you say you're going to do. And a lot of people can be self-accountable. Like, I find that that's something I'm pretty good at. I like to believe that. But even if you do think that, even if you can keep yourself in check, even if you can be accountable for yourself, taking it to another level is finding someone else who can be accountable for you. There are things like accountability partners, that's the term often used, but if you have someone who's on at you and they're like, mate, did you hit this workout? Dude, did you do this, bro? Like, oh, did you read enough today? Did you make sure you meditate? If you've got someone like that, it's a lot harder to miss those things. If it's just you, then it's a lot easier because you can go, oh, it's only me that I'm letting down. And I mean, that's bad enough. That's the worst thing. If you can accept that, that's the key problem there. But a lot of people will go, oh, yeah, maybe I'm not feeling it today. I can let it go, just not do it. If you've got someone and they come back and they'll be like, so did you go to the gym today, bro? And if you say, it would be so uncomfortable and so awkward when people like that to say no, you don't want to let someone else down. It's that added pressure of someone watching your moves and going, make sure you do this, you can't mess up, bro. Oh, come on, dude. So if you mess that up, you got that extra pressure, you got that extra level of disappointment. You haven't only let yourself down, you've let your friend down, you've let your accountability partner down. And so I feel like if you want to make self-improvement a whole lot easier, you got to find yourself someone to help be accountable. Find yourself a gym bro, find yourself an accountability partner for NoFap. See, things like this, it's so much easier once you've got someone like depending on you. Because I was struggling with NoFap recently before I made this channel. Like, I've done a lot of it in the past. I'm on it pretty well now. I'm on it now, right? I was struggling before I made the channel. I made a video on NoFap day one, just sort of like a documenting my progress sort of thing. It's got over 100 views. So now, anytime I have an urge hit me, I go, mate, there's 100 people out there who know. There's at least 100 people who know that I've made this commitment. I can't let down 100 people. If it was just me, if I hadn't made that video, yeah, maybe I'd be tempted. It's just me. If I'm letting down 100, no, forget that, bro. Fuck that. I'm not letting down 100 people in one go. See, there are people out there, even if they're not like accountability partners, like messaging me daily and whatnot. Maybe they've never watched another one of my videos at all. But there are at least 100 people out there who know that I've started this journey. So if I was to let them, if I had to go tell them, oh yeah, mate, sorry, but yeah, I've given up. That's so much worse. That's so awkward. Like, I for one do not want to do it. If you're someone who wouldn't mind doing that, then this isn't going to help you. But I'd wager that most people wouldn't like having to go to a friend, especially someone you trust, someone you know, and say, oh yeah, I skipped this workout. Got to journal today. Oh, I stayed up late. I ate terribly. I blanked. Broke NoFap. Saying things like that to someone who's like looking out for you and making sure that you're sticking to what you say, bro, it's a horrible feeling having to do that. It's so awkward. It's not nice to do. So find yourself an accountability partner. It doesn't have to be someone you even know super well. It'd be better if they do because they can see you in person. But yeah, if you find yourself an accountability partner, there's just that extra level, one more layer of I have to get this shit done. And it makes it so much, you're more driven to accomplish your goals. You've got someone standing there, like, maybe standing there, like, physically, maybe messaging you, urging you on, motivating you. Someone who's, like, will play in the back of your mind to make sure that you don't fail. This is a cheat code to self-improvement. If you get an accountability partner, if you get some way to keep yourself more accountable, you'll go a whole lot further. So find a mate who's also on self-improvement, or try and convince someone to join you. Find someone who will encourage the good habits and get them to help you, get them to come along on the journey. because it'll benefit both of you immensely.